devotion that brings me down. That without my love for the ocean, I will be no one, no watch the corn grow in the fields. I don't know what's on your mind, but I know that it's something about you and me. I'll stay here for as long as I can, through the storms and through the calm. When you smile at me, I slowly began to realize that you are the one. But I will sneak a note in your pocket, and I'll leave with your smile in my mind. Wherever we will end up, I will love it, 'cause you're mine, 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 mine. And you know I'll walk a million miles for you. You said summer will be over soon. Would you still like to hang around? When clouds roll in and cover the moon, will we manage to stand the ground? Without you, I'm an unleaf tree, cold, naked, lost in faith. And what's an island without a sea? For you, I'll hold away. But I will sneak a note in your pocket, and I'll leave with your smile in my mind. Wherever we will end up, I will love it, 'cause you're mine, mine,
It wasn't love at first sight. It took me 40 days and 40 nights. You seemed determined to win me over. I was playing hard to get, hell-bent on putting up a fight. But sure enough, like a big old guy fell. But when you had won me, you turned me away. There goes the only one that I've ever loved. So much for forever. There goes the life that I've always dreamed of. So much for forever. You said you were leaving before you risked to be left. To you that man could logic and made perfect sense. But like I was slow, molasses in my head, I stood there mumbling with nothing to say. There goes the only one that I've ever loved. So much for forever. There goes the life that I've always dreamed of. So much for forever. Broken and scorned like a burning stub. So much for forever. There goes the only one I've ever loved. So much for forever. There goes the life that I've always dreamed of. So much for forever. Broken and scorned like a burning stub. So much for forever. So much for
Well, that one will pull at the heartstrings a little bit. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you may happen to find yourselves while you're watching this stream. Hopefully live with us right now, but if you're catching it at a later point, wish you well all the same. Welcome back to the Coalescence Act 7 Campaign Kickoff. We're going back in time. And yeah, we are now officially back in week 1. We are where we should have been last Sunday evening, kicking off the Stew Crew table. And we are down to the Skeleton Crew here, unfortunately, on Sunday night for tonight. We're missing one of our players, and technically we have room for 2 more. If you know anybody, or if you yourself are looking for a table, we're looking for you to join it. So let's get this show on the road. I think I'm all set up here. Yep, we're all set in that respect. Now we'll get jumped over to the Coalescence Lounge, where
I'm a simple man making his way through the galaxy.
is here.
Like my father before me.
hello, good evening. What is going on, friends?
Just looking to see if there's a way for me to set to advantage for the saving throws.
No advantage for you.
But I get advantage with Mind Shield on Charisma, Wisdom, and Intelligence.
Yeah, it's probably one of those things where we'll just have to use the query.
I think you're gonna have to manually toggle it for each one.
Exactly.
'Cause one of my characters has it, and I
Unfortunately,
couldn't
yeah.
find a way. Yeah.
I think that's where
I
we're
know I
at.
get advantage on initiative.
It's gonna be the new thing, unfortunately.
Oh, goodness.
Should I roll the alpha power now or wait?
Let's wait. Let's keep that one in the bank. You never know.
All right, I'll just put a notation then somewhere.
Yes, indeed. Note that on your sheet. Oh, I am not prepared here on the Game Master side of the screen. I'm still making adjustments to the game settings. Bright mode, go away. I think that's what's effing with my eyesight a lot lately, in addition to some medication changes, one of which, I don't know, like, saying that it caused temporary blindness, I don't think is too much of a stretch. But the fact that my work, the app that I use primarily for work, only has a bright mode, and the notes that I use to coordinate all of the violations into that app, I use dark mode. So I am constantly light mode, dark mode, light mode, dark mode, and I think it's just really, really effing with my eyes.
That is bullshit. Every app needs a dark mode. Who the fuck isn't designing an app with a dark mode?
Exactly. I keep wanting to suggest that to them, and we were supposed to have a meeting with their design team this past Thursday, and then they went and held a meeting on Tuesday while I was still out training my new inspectors. So, fuck you. Query toggle.
Inspector Gadget.
Inspector Cactus is the
Inspector Cactus.
yeah, that's the official terminology. Alright, so apparently we have already killed off 6 player characters if you look just south of the Stew Crew party lineup, so we're going to need all new characters from each of you. And scrolling left of that all the way to the side, I got plenty of monsters, so you guys can feel free to go nuts on that. And in the center, leave this box blank. Somebody was kind enough to write okay. Very Homer Simpson-ish of you.
You're very funny.
Oh, yes, I am. Thank you. The fact that it's all in the same color, which also happens to be the yellow that I use for my pings, there's no correlation or relevance whatsoever. All right. So for the 5th and final time. Oh, I did not get Google Earth loaded up. Let's do that. Google Earth. Parawa Bay. All right. This is the scene of the crash, which I believe at this point in time, Mike is the final player, not counting Parker, who will hopefully be with us in a couple weeks. Or next week, actually, I should say. Mike is the only player who has not yet had a session and has not yet undergone the recap, although I think he's one of the most frequently viewing members of the Streamland audience, so he probably knows word for word what we're about to go through here, so we will concisialize it as best we can. That's a word, right? Katie?
It is now.
Yeah, you got it, dude.
Concisialize.
And the one we're here.
All right. All right, so before we all get enfuegoed with the Mary Jane or the Mara Django here, how did we get from Act 6 to Act 7? That was primarily the intervention of the Time Mistress, who rescued all of these characters from the Nihilus endgame at the end of Act 3, escorting them safely aboard a now repaired Judicial Star Destroyer, which brought us to the location of the Vecna endgame. The Time Mistress met her end during this endgame when she attempted to usurp the ritual that Vecna had been utilizing to unmake the entire multiverse. Time Mistress was looking like the odds-on favorite to be the big bad of the sequel trilogy, but as we termed last Tuesday during the Tuesday Crew session, I snoked her. We got rid of her in the most ignominious way by a seemingly insignificant NPC who has no real combat or defensive capability. She seems to only exist to unmake or erase people from existence. It's slightly different than what Vecna was doing, because I guess unmake is intentional, whereas what she does is reactionary to when people try to inflict harm upon her. This being, of course, the Chiss girl Zarend, who is the blue 14-year-old Star Wars character who was from a Star Wars What If campaign, ran 5 years ago now when Role Playing Unlimited was in its first year of streaming. She is also the avatar and the icon for our Twitch channel, so if you've ever wondered who that blue girl is, that's Zarend. And she is the one responsible for unmaking or erasing the Time Mistress. Unmake is just such an easier and, I think, cooler word than erase. But she does not unmake. She erased the Time Mistress from existence, the Mistress and the Time Dragon. So aside from a few scattered variants of Aiji out there, one of whom we've already gotten great indication of during the Sunday morning table, it's actually a supervillain native to this region of New Zealand, who a couple of our characters are very eagerly seeking the arrest, if not even the eradication of. Hydration break. But with the end of Vecna Endgame and the unmaking of Vecna himself, all of our characters who were safely aboard the Judicial were forcibly shunted into deep space, where we lost all of our powers, all of those levels of experience that we had fought so hard for to get, so that we were able to challenge Nihilus and ultimately defeat him. All of those powers gone, except for like the bare bones of what you had just started to establish, i.e. that's why all of our characters are now level 3 instead of level 15, 17, 20 plus, etc. as they were back in that original campaign trilogy. However, upon the crashing of the Star Destroyer on this beachfront here in New Zealand, our characters have now been bestowed with this strange Cardathi energy, which resulted in all of these superpowers that all of our characters have. Everybody's got at least one. Many characters have multiple. Some have as many as 9, depending on their Streamiversary support. Much thanks again for that. Can't tell you how much each and every one of your support mean here at Role Playing Unlimited. There truly is no RU without you. So that brings us to the wreckage of the Star Destroyer here on the beachfront. It ties in how our characters got from Act 3 to Act 7. We didn't really go through the whole thing of why these characters are the same and yet slightly different at the same time, but I think we've all gone through this enough at this point that we're relatively familiar with the multiverse principle that, yes, these are the same characters, but because they're from a different reality, they really just have the same name. They don't even necessarily have the same personality, because I've designed backstories for each and every character that create a larger intertwining plot that has, at least at one point in time throughout the sequel trilogy, there will be one pivotal moment, whether it's your character affecting the plot, your character needing to interact with the plot, or just something that develops your own character individually, or any number of combinations or additions to that are possible. We will find that for every one of our, gosh, I think it's 34 characters here among our 5 tables in the Coalescence sequel trilogy. So, good times to be had with that. Each of you have your backstories, at least the first inklings of them. I'm the only one who really has the full story of that, and even then, I won't lie, I don't have the full story of it. I have ideas of where I'd like it to go, but that's going to, of course, depend on how you play these characters, what storylines we get into, and that will, of course, adjust in some ways, I'm sure, how your backstories will be implemented further as they tie into the current events of the campaign. There are 4 excuse me, notable NPCs here on the beachfront with us, one of whom is the zombified Chancellor of the Confederacy, one Kellendon Zor. Another is a hulking 10-foot tall, power-armored water genasi known affectionately as Colonel Star. Apparently the modulator on his vocabulator, because of course him being completely ensconced in power armor, if he were to try and have a dialogue with people outside of it, yeah, there's not a whole lot of interaction. So apparently the vocabulator volume knob is broken and set to max volume because he only shouts. That's one of his more distinguishing traits. And additionally, he has got a temper. He is not one that trifles around with people poking at him, trying to get information out of him, trying to intervene in his affairs. He spent most of the original, the prequel trilogy as a villain to the Monday table primarily, but occasionally the Tuesday table got mixed in with that as well. But I think almost like 90% the Monday table were the ones who stirred things up with Colonel Star because they were originally tasked to try to find his missing daughter, and they were specifically told not to intervene with Colonel Star's own investigation with his missing daughter. And instead, one of the characters led the party right to said colonel, got them all in trouble, got them, Day and Night Tree, welcome back, good to see you, hello. So Colonel Star, through the sequence of events that led from a poor party decision, became a villain for the majority of the campaign before one of the players was rather convincing and persuasive, especially as the Nihilus endgame reached its full capacity. Colonel Star became more of an ally, perhaps a reluctant ally, more of the enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of thing. He was actually prepared to potentially sacrifice himself at one point out of game. Westy, who is no longer with the Coalescence crew, but is the one who convinced Colonel Star to become an ally, he foresaw potentially the need for multiple sacrifices to Nihilus, because if we remember, part of that storyline was that if Nihilus were to devour an undead, that was completely anathema to him. It would destroy his regenerative capabilities, remove some of his legendary actions, some of his reactions. And the Mistress, that is of course how she ended up meeting her end and coalescing with the Time Dragon later on to become the Time Mistress. But Westy at the time thought that more than just this one sacrifice would be needed. So he had a huge roleplay with Colonel Star where he convinced him, your daughter is dead. That was the ultimate result of that whole entanglement. Why Colonel Star became such a nemesis to Monday Crew was because his daughter went from missing to murdered because there was interaction between Colonel Star's team and the Monday night party instead of each of them going about trying to search for this missing girl. Worst possible result, Colonel Star did not end up sacrificing himself and is now a very staunch and seemingly loyal bodyguard to the Confederacy Chancellor, Kellendon Zor, who is also a Yuuzhan Vong, I will add. He is not only the zombified Chancellor, he is a zombified Yuuzhan Vong Chancellor, who was elected to this position like less than a year ago in-game chronology. And then we also have Asilatem himself. A fun little fact, Asilatem is Metallica spelled backwards. That is the character Westy portrayed in the original trilogy, the one we were just talking about, who had the dialogue with Colonel Star. He will be returning here in the sequel trilogy as an NPC for specific purposes that we will see later on. And last but not least, our fourth NPC is none other than the very popular Force user from the Star Wars franchise, Ahsoka Tano. All four of these NPCs will have parts to play, but I encourage you not to lean on them here in the opening act. They are just as disheveled and trying to find some kind of balance as you guys are. Ahsoka is largely assisting those who need rescue from the crash, helping mend their wounds through the Force, helping recover supplies that likewise can be used to create a temporary sanctuary until we're able to spread more into these open communities, because this is not the Lost Island, despite the fact that we're basing this campaign largely on that series. There are numerous places that we can hang our hats at night immediately at the crash site. Of course, many of these homes were destroyed by the fact that there is a literal 3-kilometer long vessel just stretched along this beachfront, and largely in the water, I will also add. But at the same time, you can see just how many homes and farmlands and what have you there are deeper inland here. Of course, you have to be watching the stream to see the map that I'm talking about. I cannot live stream Google Earth to you on the Roll20 interface without extreme difficulty, so if you want the accurate visual of what we're talking about, check out the stream that we got going right now. So, Parua Bay is the closest civilization. It is a pretty small town on the east side of the bay. Our characters are on the peninsula on the far west side of the bay, near this Freedom camping site. And then if you head northwest, we've got the much larger city of Whangarei, which has an airport, it's got a speedway, it's got many rivers running through it. It's all kinds of New Zealand and just beautiful, beautiful. Hey, there's a place over here called Manu. Very nice. I'm from Manuwili in Hawaii, so this is pretty close. Similarities in some names between New Zealand and Hawaii I've found while exploring this map. And we're using this map because I tried and I tried, that's twice that we know of, to craft a map of New Zealand in the Incarnate engine. And I just can't do anything as cool as what we've got here on Google Earth, especially with the level of detail and not knowing which direction your groups might choose to head. This just seemed the more
I thought I saw otaku, but it was otaika.
Oh, the more efficient route is the word I was looking for. I kept landing on optimistic, and I was like, that's not the word I'm looking for. It's not the optimistic choice, it's the efficient choice. So, especially for the overland navigation, not knowing which direction you guys are going to go, etc. and so on. So, that preliminary out of the way. Were you the one that got us in trouble with Star? It was not something that you did. It's something that a player who was only with our community for a very brief time during Act 1, he and his wife got the group into that. Got the
I remember that, so I remember it, and I'm like, it sounds like something I would do.
Yeah, that was Michael and Amber, as I recall their names, and you can see Sapphire there playing around with a new feature. If you hold the B button and move your cursor around, you can have your name appear, usually as a means of identifying an area or something of interest that you're looking at to the rest of the party. It's possibly more efficient than a general ping, as we've grown used to. Of course, I can do something like this and just force your direction towards wherever I want, so this is likely the method I'll keep using. But if you're like way over here and you're continually just trying to ping me and I'm not seeing it, using this is probably going to get my attention a little better, I'm thinking. Plus, it looks cooler.
Mobile devices don't have that option, sadly.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Oh, there goes Mike. Mike. Guess what day it is?
Hump day.
It's actually the middle of a long weekend for me after working a lot of 7-day weeks in a row. I keep forgetting that aside from a doctor's appointment tomorrow, I've got the day off, and then on Tuesday, aside from going to the office and hosting a meeting with my team, I've got the day off then as well. So pretty sweet.
Noise.
Yeah.
I was in a music video yesterday.
Oh, very cool. You'll have to link it up once it's all posted and complete if it's not already.
Absolutely, I will link it up. It's probably going to take a few weeks for them to get everything all stripped together.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Local band or
My best friend's band from when I was a child.
noise?
I thought I was your best friend, and you were not in the music video that I shot yesterday.
You weren't my best friend as a child.
Well, we could have been if you didn't live like in a different freaking country.
I know. If we were together around the same time and same age, we probably would have hung out and had a blast together.
And whose fault is that?
Our parents.
Yes, indeed. Although I could have just as easily ended up in Alabama, so I'll count my blessings that I'm in Vegas.
Alabama?
Would have been nice
All
if
right.
we'd stayed in Hawaii, but yeah, that's a little rough. All right, let's go through some general character details here. Of course, I encourage you to keep a good majority of your character backstories to yourself, at least until you get a feel for your other party members and what they might be out for. As I have warned every party, you never know when somebody else's backstory might benefit from you revealing parts of yours. We will start primarily with details that these characters would have learned about you through the course of several weeks. Months of combat. Of course, you can learn all manner of personal information during that time, but we are still largely treating our personal details close to the chest, and we will reveal those over the course of this campaign, unless, of course, one of you just wants to go against the grain and divulge your entire backstory right now. There's no rule against it. I just discourage it. So,
I bet totally. So
Aubrey.
I'm gonna explain the whole thing now.
Yes. Aubrey, that will bring us to you for the first character introduction.
All right. Aubrey Glass. There's fleeting memories of her having wings and everything else, but that all seems to be a lifetime away. What you know of her now is that she has always been a human, and she has been a very accomplished sword fighter, being able to summon her blade up out of thin air as she wields it, and sometimes actually pulls up a second blade that seems to be made of a dark energy. But effectively, she has been a good frontline fighter. If not, a little quiet.
All right. We got a frontline fighter. We've got a former fire genasi turned centaur here in Pyra.
Yeah, what a weird switch, huh?
I like it.
Okay. Yeah, well, I wanted something different. This was my chapter of doing weird things with my characters, I
Wonderful.
think. So yeah, this new Pyra, she not sure how personality-wise if she's really that different, to be real with you. But you know, y'all know her as like really kind of stubborn, and she's just really into just being whatever and whoever you want to be and not kind of conforming to expectations. You want to be a bitch about something, be a bitch about something. You want to smack somebody because they're being an idiot, smack someone because they're being an idiot. Who gives a shit? You know, like, we weren't born to fulfill other people's wishes. We were born to fulfill our own. So just do that. You know, who cares? She has a very strange mix and balance of strength and wisdom. Like, if The Rock were like met with Albert Einstein into one person, like, she's buff as fuck and loves to fight, but sometimes she's gonna hit you with that wisdom where you're like, oh shit, I gotta sit down for a minute with that.
Can we add the accent of Sean Connery to that?
No, because I barely know who that is.
Oh, come on, it's the original James Bond.
She wouldn't be
I
able
never
to do
got
the
in.
proper
I
accent
never
for her.
got in. I never got into James Bond stuff.
Totally cool.
I was gonna do more of the southern kind of thing. Make fun of all my friends where I live now.
A Southern belle with an attitude?
You know it, darling.
Well, let's check in with DJ playing Tyrion Lifeweaver and find out what we know about you.
You've come to know him as somebody who will, if you're being annoying, he will slap you. with a healing spell, but the physical damage will still affect you. Well, it'll be less effective, but he will get slapped with a healing spell. He's rather tall, 7'10".
Colonel Stark gazes at you with a 2-foot height advantage. Ha!
And he has mainly kept his past in the dark. He also doesn't want to relive any of it.
Ah, very interesting. That's already telling in and of itself. Whatever could it mean? Check out this badass motherfucker.
Is that
Nihilus?
Bob?
We got a little Nihilus cultist going on here?
It's
Nihilus
Nihilus.
slash
Deadpool?
Deadpool.
Is it
It's
Nihilus?
Nihilus.
Deadpool joined Nihilus? Deadpool joined Nihilus. Oh my god.
No. Okay, so, Yendir, as, we have been, traveling together, you guys would know that, he is not particularly, vocal. And also, I would be asking, since, we've been traveling together, he does have telepathy. If he would have asked if it was okay to use telepathy on each individual of the party, including anybody who's not here yet. But
Your output seems to be coming in a little loud if you're able to adjust that.
better,
Try again.
better.
That's a little halfway there. We'll make that work.
Okay, sorry.
Adjusting it on your side too.
Cool. But otherwise, he would be acting pretty normal around the party, but anytime any, like, civilians or anybody came around, he would act a lot more skittish, if to say the least.
Very cool. Alright, we got that all rocking and rolling. Now let's see what we're looking at next. Ah, yes, it's time for the team building exercise. If anybody has watched any of the previous streams or been involved in them, you know exactly what is coming up here.
Puzzles!
It's puzzle time. Yes, indeed. We're going to have a time limit set on this, and if your group is able to successfully assemble the entirety of the puzzle and unlock this chest and gain access to the contents within, you will also gain a cool bonus in addition to what is most likely the same exact contents that every other party who has done this challenge have gained. This is one of the lock puzzles, so it's kind of one of those the deranged Tetris, I believe, is the the terminology that Katie
I'm
came
out.
up with for it.
I'm out.
So yes, we are looking at a number of locks that will need to be completed for this puzzle before you are able to successfully gain access to it. Let me just take a look at this right here. Take into account our skill level with these things. I know DJ is particularly good at the puzzles. Katie, on the other hand, is lamentingly, I don't like them. And then Mike and Rick, we'll have to see. Alright, let me get the timer set up here. Let me make sure everybody has access to all the pieces. That'll be a heartbreaker if we don't. Uh-oh. Oh, we may not have access to all the pieces. Alright, let's just move over. Alright, let's just move over here real quick and see if you guys are able to access the pieces. Excellent. Alright, so we have access. And yep, you're going to need to start assembling this puzzle. The timer is officially underway as of now. So best of luck to you. I'll let you guys do any role play and discussion while we're doing this as well. I will take the opportunity to recharge the old voice box.
I feel like I'm fucking assembling a Millennium puzzle from fucking Yu-Gi-Oh!
And time is officially up. No, just kidding.
The fuck it is.
This one is not like the Tuesday crew example where you guys were able to just knock it out inside of like 2 minutes.
Excuse me, it's not my fault you guys gave us the easiest one.
Maybe that's a benefit that comes from every member at the table being Epic subscriber.
I never said there wasn't a reason for it. It's just...
Well, there's always a reason. It's just, is there a good reason?
Are we able to rotate the pieces?
You can.
Yeah,
if
when
you
you
select...
click on one, there should be like a little blue circle, and you should be able to just kind of spin it around.
Correct.
All right, then. Need a little L piece to fit in there, but I don't think we have one.
Yeah, that one is... Oh, there we go.
Beautiful.
Did I do something right?
No, you moved the correct one, yeah.
Yes.
I'm just trying to figure out how I
Contributed.
can solve the rest of these.
What's going on out there in Streamland, everybody? Happy Sunday evening to you. Hope you have a good week ahead.
Doing this on mobile is slightly more difficult.
I wish we could flip them fucking horizontally and not just
I
rotate
should
them.
imagine so.
Not that I know of.
Oh, I'm responding to DJ.
Oh, my bad.
Would your group benefit from having the background color a different color, like if I made the chest like a hot pink or a purple for maximum contrast, or would that just glare into your eyes?
I think the second would be true for that.
Cool.
I think my brain is just horrible with shapes right now, so...
Yeah, I don't think I would do particularly well at these puzzles, but that's part of why I find them so appealing. Because if I find it a challenge, then I think it's a decent bet that half of our players at the tables will likewise find it that way. That was awesome. I don't know which two of you did that at the same time, but I was watching that. I was like, is it going to
I
happen?
don't know.
Definitely involved.
Was
I
me,
was
yeah.
definitely involved. Yeah.
We've got 5 of them assembled, but is it the right assembly? Just because you managed to fit pieces together doesn't mean they're the right pieces for that box.
Would you quit bullying us?
Just gotta make you aware that if you're having struggles later on down the line, it might be because you've used a wrong piece elsewhere. So don't think that just because you got it completed that it's done.
I don't know these ones, guys.
That's 6 of 9 completed. Could it be? Could it be?
Nope, that won't work either.
My brain's cooked on the rest of these. I think we fucked up somewhere.
I don't know, guys.
Still got time. Won't tell you how much, but you're not 5, 4, 3. You're not at that critical level yet.
I think we screwed up, but I also don't see how any of these other boxes could work with the other pieces.
Me either.
The boxes are 4x4, correct?
Looks to
Correct.
be, at least, yeah.
Can somebody rotate the piece in the center of the chest clockwise 90 degrees? Thank you.
Nice.
Are we missing pieces? Because there's no way these two can even fill up.
I don't
Two
think
boxes.
you're missing pieces. Let's see. It should take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces to fill the existing boxes, because each puzzle is 3 pieces, if you haven't figured that out yet. So yeah, you have exactly 6 pieces, but if you can't make it work with those 6, then it's definitely an issue with the resolved puzzles.
So there's supposed to be extra pieces? Because we have 9 pieces in total.
There should not be extra pieces. I don't see where there's 9. I just see that there's 3. Well, I was counting the ones in the puzzle with that. If you empty the boxes, now you need 9 pieces to fill those puzzles, and that's what you have.
Oh, okay.
Because 3 empty boxes, 9 pieces.
There's an L-shaped one there. You can get one that matches there. We've got this spot fixed.
Yeah, but that piece is up here. That, and it's also not the... No, it is, but... Again, we run into the thing up, it's up there. Oh, again, that just makes it so we have to find out what goes here.
So close, yet so far. It's so hard to tell with these damn things. Would it be a cruel bit of irony if somehow this was incorrect?
Are we gonna, can we just pretend that we can, like, copy another piece? Can I use my multiplication superpower?
No, that's... you copy yourself.
No, but, like, I'm gonna combine that and my materialize superpower to do it. Like...
Just gonna copy the square and 2 straight line pieces 12 times each and just fill in the same puzzle over and over and over.
Exactly.
Success!
Was that your way, Daniel, of telling us that this one is incorrect up here?
I'm not sure which one we're talking about. Oh, the one in the upper right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
no. There's no way it can be, because once you have that double block thing in there, the only thing that fits otherwise are the 2 straight lines.
Okay, so how the fuck do we make this thing work? I don't think this is possible to make it work with these 3 pieces.
See, that won't work because it'll leave a hole there.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's impossible with these 3 pieces. Yeah, without being able to invert anything horizontally, I don't think it's gonna work. Okay, and that piece isn't long enough. Fucking Christ.
That's what she said.
Stop before I lock all your enemies in a stunning strike the rest of the game.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is 20 minutes. Oh, we did pretty well. I did not think it was possible to assemble 8 of them and still have an incorrect combination of pieces after that. I thought by then just process of elimination would ensure that it's correct, but we're kind of trial and erroring these things right here. I do have some example puzzles on the outside where I can see that the pieces you used should have been used in other combinations. But because I want to reuse these maps in the future, I'm of course not going to divulge the completed puzzles right now. We will instead head back here to our landing page and get set for the next stage of the game. That's the name of the game. Alright, for those unfamiliar with the contents of this chest, they do include a potion of greater healing, a +1 weapon with which you are proficient. Weapon, not spell DC increased item or the like. And a bag of holding.
You said potion of greater healing?
Yes, indeed.
If anybody would like to take an extra +1 weapon, they can, because Yenvir has no use for it.
Alright, that'll get us there. Let's jump back here to the regional map here for the live stream and get an idea of which direction your group is thinking about heading. Let me also check your backstory details for anything I've got ready for you. Yep, that's for that, that's for that. You're not here. Your character got canceled, unfortunately. John T had 2 characters and had to drop it down to 1 and had to leave both tables and join a different one entirely. That's for Richter. Yep, and then... Okay. Backstory deets will wait until later. But as it stands right now, 4 of our 5 tables have all headed off in different directions after balancing themselves, getting the contents of their crates or scavenging similar items from the wreckage of the Judicial. There are a number of other background survivors, probably about 40 or 50 in total, who will form the basis of our camp, as well as any replacement characters that may be needed in a worst case scenario kind of deal. Otherwise, the realm is yours to explore. We know that we're not so desperately inconvenienced that we have to resort to rubbing sticks together to start a fire or building a hut out of long palm fronds or things of that nature. There are places nearby that we can hang our hat at night. There are already a number of rations and med packs and things that have been scavenged from the judicial that are part of the general campsite supplies. Again, for worst case scenarios, if your group absolutely runs out of restoration and you manage to limp back to camp, odds are somebody's going to be able to give you a hand. Otherwise, it's, again, it is your call which direction you want to go. I will
Are we
say,
going to have the map up here too, or just off the Twitch?
just on the Twitch. It is, it's not possible for me to add it onto Roll20, short of jumping through some significant hurdles. I will say, of course, it's New Zealand. It's an island. Despite all the features that we have around us here, it is not that expansive of a region. We are going to be able to traverse this on foot in pretty quick fashion. Whangarei is, of course, the nearest destination. City-wise, we do know that one of the parties has already gone off in that direction. Another has gone off into the mountains directly north of the crash site right here. One has gone pretty much directly east down the road and is presumably somewhere in this area over here. And then you're not sure where Tuesday crew took off to, but as far as the other three that you were able to kind of get a cursory glance of, okay, well maybe we do want to double up on exploration northeast or northwest, or maybe we want to be the only group that explores the peninsula kind of thing. I mean, it's really your call. Or do we want to? Anybody got a boat? Did anybody pick up a the foldable boat with their magic item, and you guys want to take to the seas?
Well, I was
Like
actually
swim
thinking.
speed, but yeah.
I was actually thinking we are near that camp. They might have boats there if we wanted to actually cut across and forge our way to another area.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to find one, but it's not as cool as a foldable boat.
I mean, any boat's a
I'm okay with
foldable
that.
boat if you're strong enough.
Yeah, but then can you unfold it back into a usable function?
I don't know
With
how
enough
well
duct tape.
someone that's part horse is going to do on a foldable boat.
Any boat can be foldable with strong
Yeah,
enough
you
person
can
and
just
enough duct
you,
tape.
you can just stand on my back as I swim. I mean, that works, right?
A centaur standing on your back while you're swimming, that's even better.
All right, well,
I don't encourage the use of AI, but I kind of want to see that visual.
we have really then. Do we have an idea of the map area, like? Or
Just
is
what
it
you
like-
can see, and I mean, it's all pretty flat around here, so you can definitely see there's a larger civilization off to the northwest. There's a massive mountain formation just directly north of you that's pretty much blocking anything that might be on the other side. That's why I haven't really scrolled the map over there too much. And then directly east, you've got a pretty good view of the bay itself and these forested regions. You can see clear across on this day, even from the opposite side of the peninsula. You can kind of make out Parua Bay way out there. Of course, all of these campgrounds immediately here on the peninsula are much closer for explorative purposes.
That's what I was thinking. Is that peninsula? There's a lot of stuff down that way, and immediately south of us. Like, where's our crash site again?
It is pretty much right here at the Freedom Camping icon.
Okay, yeah. So literally just southeast of us a little bit, there's like a little subdivision there. We could go and check that out and see what's going on, where
Yeah.
we're at, that type of thing.
Yep. This area right here is
Sure.
the area that was most destroyed by the judicial crash. So we do have to explore a little further inland. I will also say it gets a little marshy in this area from the looks of it, but there is also the further east you travel, it does seem to dry up into some rather fertile and luscious farmlands, not unlike the Shire.
I see a golf course there.
Yeah, get 9 holes in at least.
What do you guys think? Should we go then down the peninsula and see what we can find? Or what about that spot that's literally just north of the Freedom Camp?
more campsites that pretty much the campsites nearest that icon are the ones where the judicial crashed down upon.
Okay.
So some of this is still in existence, but I would pretty much say the most immediate structures nearest this icon, including, of course, the Freedom Camping site itself right here, are all just in ruins.
Well, what does everyone else think? Because I think maybe heading down the peninsula might be the way to go.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to find out more about where we are, but you would also know Yenvir's not particularly excited about going and interacting with public.
I just have this feeling like we're going to need to figure out some stuff fast. I got a bad feeling something else is coming.
I agree. We need to get a lay of this land and a feel for these people really quickly. Otherwise, we're going to get really fucked really fast.
I agree.
Then let's go.
All right. I guess we're heading down the peninsula then.
Oh, also, quick question before we move on. Aubrey, Para, and Theron, would you all have said yes to being okay with Yenvir communicating telepathically with you?
Aubrey's first question would be, is it only talking or can you read thoughts and stuff too?
Just talking.
Talking is fine.
Yes, talking is fine. That's all right. Yeah.
Good job not admitting to the mind reading thing there, Richter.
Shut up.
And then, yeah.
Does anybody answer yes to that? Yes, I can also read your thoughts.
Okay, look, if I was playing Dewdrop, Dewdrop still would have been like, yeah, sure, whatever.
I guess Xavier would, or Professor Xavier, since we had an Xavier in our literal coalescence and confusion. But yeah, I guess if you're Professor X, he would probably openly divulge that kind of information, but any other telepath would probably at least consider, like, how do I answer this question?
DJ, would your character would have said yes, or?
Yes.
Okay.
So a few things. I would have, my Scimitar of Wounding that I have is currently set up as my packed weapon. And also I have it with the prepared hour ritual at the beginning of the day. And then I also used my mystic armor thing, or mage armor thing that I get from being a warlock.
Okay, sounds like we're going in prepared. Who else has preparations that they want to? Oh damn! DJ's hatching his dragon.
DJ has a dragon?
Yeah, he
rolled the dragon egg, didn't he?
He did. He got the dragon egg from the deck of fortune. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to choose a wormling here real quick.
Purple worm.
Let's make it a time dragon. A time dragon wormling.
Oh, that reminds me, Daniel. For the Lost Dice game, it has one of the levels. Before level 8, it has the red card draw. Should we save that for later, or could we resolve that?
Resolve it. Do it right now.
All right.
Do it, Richter.
I think it's a die 36, I believe. Does that include me? Let's see. Wormlings. We have.
Make it a die 37, and you know what happens when they get 37.
17, 19, 34 different types of wormlings. Let's roll to see which one we get. Come on, time dragon. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Could have totally done that with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
19. Oh, Time Dragon was a 19. That would have been cool. And forever so suspicion among the group. Really? The Time Mistress dies and then a spirit and then a frickin' Time Dragon hatchling is now part of our group.
I'm gonna subtract 1 to that roll.
It comes out and it's like,
Gonna
I am
subtract
eternal.
1. What the fuck? That's funny. This dragon actually has a time-ish effect. Okay. This is a spirit dragon. When a dragon egg is found buried among ancient rubble and given the right conditions, a spirit dragon wormling might hatch from the egg. Left to its own devices, a wormling wanders the ruins that the dragons originated from. Spirit dragons, sometimes called song dragons, are powerful beings whose powers stem from the magic and history of fallen realms. They embody the spirit of a bygone age, and so as they grow and mature, they develop an erratic control over time. A spirit dragon's primary motivation is to unearth and study the ruins of the ancient realm from which it arose. I guess that would be DJ himself. Spirit dragons share an innate intellectual curiosity, and many have a deep appreciation for the culture and art of humanoid societies. They also find even the most commonplace melodies moving. A song written in the time and region from which a spirit dragon hails can potentially overwhelm the dragon, driving it to either morose, despondence, or passionate rage. No two spirit dragons are exactly alike. Each individual bears features distinct to the empire from which it hails. DJ, give me a die 6 here. And let's see what origin we can trace this to. A 6. This dragon hails from the lost realm of Ostoria, the first kingdom of giants. Alright. That is as much detail as we really need to talk about. So, Spirit Dragon.
Does that mean the dragon's very large?
It is not very large. But it will
With the
have...
term like spirit dragon, you'd think they'd have pom-poms.
It does have a rah-rah bonus action.
Oh, there you go.
Alright, all players, DJ, myself. There, okay. Character sheet for the Spirit Dragon Wormling is set and is placed below your character sheet. You can, of course, rename it if you so wish. Tinker around with it. Oh, there it is. Let me reset the dynamic lighting on that map before I drop you all in. Dynamic, reset. Hydration break. Alright, so percentage chances for encounters. What you find most interesting about the region beyond the crash site, where you might expect to find survivors, probably people rushing to the site of the crash in hopes of aiding their fellow neighbors, there is none of that. There is not sight nor sound of another sentient being for the first 2 hours of your travel across this landscape. You actually make it a pretty decent ways in. Still kind of in the marshes here, but getting very close to the more luscious land. Before we move into the first encounter map. But the absence of any people at all is definitely some kind of suspicious. Reset the...
Well, Aubrey would be on high alert, and as she's walking and stuff like that, I think one of her superpowers would start to unconsciously manifest as she's walking. She kind of flickers from one location to another as she continues to walk. She stops the first time that it happens, kind of shocked, but then she would keep on walking.
Wasn't I just over here a moment ago? Didn't I just pass this tree? Didn't I just pass this tree? Didn't I just
Exactly.
pass this tree? It's making you go backwards 30 feet each time. All right, and as we make it to a particularly boggy section of this map, we will move back to roll 20. Get that dice out of the way. You have a 30 passive perception. Good lord.
Is that all?
That's pretty much the same for me.
Ridiculous.
Where does it show our passive perception?
It's in the senses section.
My
It should
ass
be right
is
next to your
sitting
abilities.
16.
I'm going to make you guys roll so many history checks and so many
Features and
athletics
tools.
checks and other
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm a
seldomly
fucking,
used skills that nobody
I'm a
else ever...
freaking dude. I'm a monk. Go ahead.
There are skills that people did not take, and I'm going to focus on those because I know everybody after 3+ years is like, okay, perception, 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 perception. Fair enough, but I'm not planning on hiding a whole lot.
I only have a 30 because I got the
Oh, yeah.
improved senses
You have to
superpower.
have
That's the
you
only
have
reason.
to get the superpower to have something that insane. But did you have to take proficiency in it, considering you had such an insane bonus? Or should you have taken proficiency in something else and maybe leveled out a little bit more?
You know what? I don't appreciate this shade.
What is going on with Aubrey here? I cannot... And Pyra, and Tyrion, and the dragon, and Yenvir. Okay, I need to do a page reload. Something's going on weird with Roll20 today. I don't know why. But yeah,
Just
reload.
like not loading our characters correctly or something.
I can't drag your tokens out to the board. Strangely enough.
Good
Although
lord.
that reminds me, we should go back to the starting page, because while I set the tokens, I don't think I linked them to your sheet. But even then, it would just drag out that default dude in the cowl kind of thing.
That and I don't know if you already set sight for each token as well.
Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you. I do need to do that before I link them to the token. Okay, so Aubrey, what kind of vision are we looking at?
I have Devil's Sight 120 feet.
Devil's Sight, Aubrey, erase token, replace token, link, done. Pyra, what kind of vision are we looking at? I don't know if
All I've got is 10 feet blind sight.
Oh, so you have normal vision and then a little bit of blind sight. Okay.
Yeah, so I forgot that this was supposed to talk. I was just like here talking, and my finger was not pressing a single fucking button.
All right, we got Pyrus set. Let's link that right there. I bet I can do. Yeah, let's do something interesting here. Gosh, Katie, you said black or pink are good colors. Is that correct? Am I remembering
I'd
correctly?
be like, sure, whatever.
Okay. Wasn't
I'm
sure.
not picky, dude. Like, I'm not picky about things.
Alright, I'm going to use a little pink radius of 10 feet to represent the blind sight, is what I'm getting at there. Alright, we'll use that token. Make your character visible to everybody. Aubrey, likewise. Visible to everybody, accessible to me. And then Tyrion, what kind of special vision or anything are we looking at?
300 feet dark vision, 30 feet blind sight, and 60 feet true sight.
Holy crap.
Y'all are too OP for me. Like,
Twilight Cleric.
what am I doing here?
Yeah, but you didn't have to add no fucking blind sight and true sight to that shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do a special night vision for a 30-foot radius and what have you, because that's gonna come off a little weird on my side of the map. So that's just gonna be the kind of thing that you track normally, but the pretty much infinite night vision I can certainly account for. At this stage of the game, with the size of the maps we use, there's a little difference between 60-foot dark vision and anything else beyond that. Occasionally 120, you'll see some extra stuff out there in the distance, but it almost benefits you not to mess around with that stuff, because likely those things don't see you. And targeting them might just bring another train of assholes over to the existing combat, which I highly encourage. I think
I'm surrounded by assholes.
I knew it. Man, did you guys see Mel Brooks
Didn't
turned
we
100
do that
today?
this morning?
We sure
Yes,
did.
I did see that.
Turned 100 today. Alright, so Yinvir, how about your vision?
Just 60 feet dark vision. I doubt you care about the telepathy. That's not gonna mean anything on your side.
Correct. Definitely handy to have, but not necessary for this stage of what we're doing. Alright, adjust the character. Everybody can see. I can access. Delete. Replace. Save. Dunzo! Alright. Now we've got all 4 of your tokens. I'm gonna try the normal. If it doesn't work, I'll just copy the ones we brought over, but okay, looks like it's working. Alright, Aubrey. Pyra. I am not sure. Are centaurs large creatures, or are you still medium?
I believe I'm medium. Let me pop my thingy back out. Where is that in about? Maybe? Medium. I am considered medium.
Okay. Well, look at that. It's a group of class dumbass zombies.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Haven't seen them for a while, and we've got a couple players here at this table who do have the orange Slayer feat already by virtue of a double annual subscription. But actually everybody at this table's already got it because of the annual subscription. You don't have to have the double annual for the orange plus in that capacity, but there are a lot of members at our tables here who do not have it, who will benefit from the Twitch Community Challenge.
So I have Orange Slayer?
You do. Orange Slayer and Orange Concentration. Or Orange
Wait,
Concentration.
me too? I don't
need
have
to add
that
those
marked
on the
down
character.
anywhere.
You do have it, Katie. It's even if it's not marked down, that is something that you are entitled to, because technically the let me just double check to make sure I'm not speaking out of turn.
Like, I don't remember reading that anywhere.
I will say, I don't remember you posting it. I only remember you telling me after I purchased the other stuff.
Oh, yes. It is the double annual. I'm so sorry. Okay,
Okay, I
the
was gonna
double
say, like, that don't sound right to me.
right, the double annual typically gives you an extra superpower, and then the triple annual gives you an extra alpha superpower. I thought it was the single gave you an extra superpower, the double gave you an extra alpha, and the triple gave an omega, but I designed these benefits before the omegas were even a thing. Possibly adjust that at some point in the future, but that's what we replaced. Because of the amount of superpowers that were being used, we just eliminated that from the double annual and replaced it with the Orange Plus feat, which includes Orange Slayer and Orange Concentrate. So yes, 2 of our 4 members in attendance tonight do have the Orange Slayer, which will make this a little bit quicker of a combat, but these are Class D zombies. These are not a huge threat, and even if you're not dealing a great amount of damage, you are going to see that damage reflected on their health bars. I will also point out there are some Class C zombies on the north and south ends of the map, for those who did not catch them. Take note of the map. If there's a bridge, or if your character has flight and no need for such things, or you can make little athletic hops over 5 feet gaps like this, movement is standard. If you need to find yourself or you accidentally slip into any of the bog area, that is difficult terrain, so adjust your movement accordingly anytime within those areas. Even if it's just a lightly flooded area that's mostly on flat land, these are all considered difficult terrain spaces. Passing through large bits of shrubbery and stuff like this, we're just going to count as normal movement, unless, of course, you try to pass through something that's got an obvious dynamic lighting element to it, like this giant shrub in front of Aubrey. She wouldn't be able to pass through it, I think, if she tried. But if you were able to somehow force your way through that barrier, that would be difficult terrain.
Spider Clan.
All right, let's get the turn order out.
Daniel, quick question. You were saying for the double annual, the superpower thingy was replaced. It's totally fine. Do you happen to know what you're doing for the triple annual one?
Not of yet. I wasn't sure if I was going to count the Orange Plus, since it's technically 2 different feats, for both of those. Like, Orange Concentrate replaces the triple and Orange Slayer replaces the double, or vice versa.
Totally fine either way. Just curious.
Yeah, I think that's what I landed on, but I'll have to check my notes.
I'm gonna have to toggle on the query and toggle off the advantage, but my normal roll was still higher than the advantage roll, so.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot for initiative.
Sorry.
Oh.
All good. Yep, let's get the initiative rolls. I will get likewise for the Class C and Class D zombies. Wow, I burned a natural 20 on a Class Dumbass initiative. Alright.
And you still didn't beat me.
Wow, and then a frickin' 17 for the other one. Jeez Louise. Zombies are going early. Although with what everybody else rolled, it's second from the bottom for the Class C's. How about that? Alright then.
Aubrey likes to take her time.
Yeah, you do. You're going to go first in the next round. We got initiatives for everybody here. Yeah, we will have the Wormling take its turn directly after its owner, as we do with any familiar or companion type pet. A few exceptions in that regard, but not in this one. Otherwise, friends, that is a wrap for the first half of gaming action here on Sunday Night Football. Oh, wait, that's a different thing entirely. That's not Sunday Night Football either. I forget the...
Foosball's the devil.
You've been playing the foosball behind my back, Bobby Boucher. We're going to take a 10, maybe a 12 minute or so here. Rehydrate, stretch the legs, get the combat underway on the other side. More Are You Gaming right ahead, friends. We'll see you then.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. These things can die quick.
My phone doesn't like having multiple character sheets open, so I couldn't roll the initiative of my dragon.
He said your dragon goes directly after you, so.
I'm glad he chose that, because it's not going to let me have 2 character sheets open.
Yeah, he's using the same way as my homunculus on Tuesday crew.
What time of day do you think it is?
Probably, if I had to guess of remembering what it was before, it was like afternoon, I think. I don't know if it would be the same time of day as when I was playing on Tuesday or not, but you'd have to ask Daniel when he gets back. Just out of curiosity, what level are y'all?
Fifth.
Mike, you still there?
I have returned.
Hey, Mike, out of curiosity, what level are you?
5.
Is everybody? Is Catarosa also annual still?
I don't know. I'm an annual, so I got the 1, and then I also bought my Beskar level up.
Yes, she is. So then she's either level 4 or level 5 as well.
Cool.
I don't know if she's redeemed anything for an extra level, so if she hasn't, she's level 4. But
I
I'm
would
half
have loved to have
debating on
gotten that red
media.
card.
What'd you say?
I would have loved to have gotten that red deck draw that gave you the 50,000 XCB. Because then I'd be like level 7 or 8.
Oh yeah, no, I was hoping for that, but nah, I got the temple.
What does that do?
I posted it earlier, but basically either I can have it answer one question from the time I draw it to the time I die, or if I die before using the card, I basically get a free resurrection.
Yeah, but didn't you get another one as well for everything?
Oh, that other one, the one that he gave all of us for free, I got the bridge, I think it was. It's whatever one gives me free uses of time stop.
Mmm.
And I got 2 uses of time stop. Definitely
That's
not
pretty
using
cool.
those right now though.
No.
I am debating on however using my multiplication power just for shits and giggles.
For gits and shiggles.
Yeah, sure. That or I can just run around turning them into fucking stone and see how they like it. With my transmutation power.
That's pretty cool. I was really kind of bummed that I rolled one superpower identical to what Xavier had. And then the other superpower I had is basically the same power that he got from his rogue's mantle, allowing him to Misty Step every round.
Yeah, I totally need Misty Step when I can move 200 feet per turn. And that's only gonna grow with me.
Yeah. I didn't get any speed powers or big combat powers. But I did get movement in a way. I mean, being able to walk on walls, trees, ceilings, and everything else like that is pretty good. Being able to teleport every round, that's pretty good. And then add on top of that that I took the boots of striding and springing so that I can use 10 feet of movement to jump 30 feet.
Yeah, if I feel like I don't want to use my bonus action for anything on my turn, I can share the benefits of ancient fighting prowess with someone.
That's always fun.
In the meantime, it's gonna be fun because I'll just say this ahead of time. I can punch people to heal them.
Punch people to heal them?
You heard me.
Is that a power?
No, it's
Or
my
is that the
subclass.
monk ability?
It's my subclass. I'm playing a Way of Mercy monk. Or Warrior of Mercy.
Okie dokie.
Says, as a magic action, I can expend 1 force point to touch a creature, or in my case, I'm just gonna punch him because I don't care. And restore a number of hit points equal to a roll of my martial art die plus my wisdom modifier. And anytime I use a use of my Fury of Blows, I can replace 1 with the Hand of Healing without expending an extra force point.
That sounds pretty cool. I really want to get the weapon mastery and scimitar so that I get the nick property with it. So when I dual wield, I can just be like smack, 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 and then later smack, 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 smack.
I got weapon mastery on the quarterstaff I have. So I got,
Is that the one that gives trip?
Pretty much, yeah. It's called topple, but yeah, it knocks the creature prone on a failed Constitution save.
BRB.
Light.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the quarterstaff of the acrobat. Is one that I
Nice.
took with one of my very rare items. Though it is not my legacy weapon. My legacy weapon is my Raps of Unarmed Prowess.
Yeah, I've got the scimitar of wounding.
Oh shit, I did not formulate the bonuses correctly. Hold on, let me do all that shit. Sorry, what were you saying? You have the what?
Scimitar of wounding. Sorry.
Noise. That one just does like an extra 2d6 to creatures that are missing hit points, I believe, right?
Nope, it does an additional 2d6 necrotic damage, and they have to make a Constitution save, DC 15, or not be able to heal until I believe the start of my next turn.
Come back.
Noise.
That combined with the fact of being able to use it as a packed weapon, I can change the damage from either the slashing and necrotic to radiant or psychic or necrotic damage.
Oh, okay, I did put it correctly. Okay. I formulated in my martial arts attack. I keep forgetting that they have a separate attack block for martial arts and unarmed strike, which is just confusing.
Do the Boots of Speed and Potion of Speed stack?
I would presume not, but I don't know for sure.
I believe they both give you a haste action, do they not?
Boots of Speed just doubles my movement. The Potion of Speed gives me, I believe, an extra. It gives me the haste.
That is correct. 5e changed the Boots of Speed from the 3e version. I think it was only during Endgame that I learned that myself, because I was still on the understanding that Boots of Speed gave you a 10-round haste once per day.
Also, I'm kind of mad. I was reading through the spells. They nerfed the fuck out of the fucking mirror image spell.
Oh, beautiful. I love it. How hard is it to get fucked now with it?
Instead of a d20, it's a d6.
A die 6, and what's the roll?
I don't remember. I had it on my other character when I was looking at it, but this character
Okay.
doesn't have spells, so I don't know.
Interesting. Yeah, die 20s. Everybody likes rolling the die 20. Why would you take that away? Let's see
So-
here.
So what he thinks is too powerful, even though it's hardly used.
Back to the Boots of Speed and Potion of Speed question. If the Boots of Speed doubles your speed, and then the potion gives you haste, I think that would stack because you double your speed and then haste would double your speed again,
That
plus
is
all the
correct.
extra boosts of haste.
That is correct. Who all can see our favorite Class D zombie? And by that, I guess I'm going to go with D5 instead of D13. The guy
I
who
can
is
see him.
still looking for his jaw. Anybody seen the lower half of my face?
I got it in my fist. Do you want me to come put it back onto your jaw?
Screw you! You're really not going to like this then. How about DJ and Mike? Can you guys see that guy?
No, I have a bush in the way. I can see D13 though.
Ah, don't worry about him. He's fine. He ain't got nothing special. DJ, do you
I
see-
can.
You can. All right. Well, actually, in DJ's case, that guy in particular doesn't matter. The fact that there are any zombies on the field is enough to trigger this for you. First round of combat. DJ, you are on a mandatory 1-round stun. This was the last thing you expected or needed to see at this point, and you are just not having it. Unfortunately, the emotions that you will likely unleash upon these things will have to wait around, because for the first round you are just like, oh fuck, are you serious? These things? And it's a pretty obvious reaction that anybody nearby your character can certainly pick up on, most notably Pyra. And also Yinvir, I should say. But Yinvir's got problems of his own, because this guy over here is not only a class dumbass zombie, he is a former cultist of Nihilus before he got bitten by a zombie and turned into a zombie, and he is still rocking the mask. And that is likewise for Yinvir going to impose a 1-round mandatory stun for the first round of combat.
Does it affect anything if I tell you I'm immune to stun?
It does not. This is specifically tied to your backstory. There is no way to avoid it.
Fine, screw you. I don't like this anymore.
And Aubrey, I'm just going to shortcut for you. You'll basically be able to take your turn as normal, but as soon as you move into a position where you see this guy with the Nihilus mask, you're in the exact same boat. So effectively, first round of combat, Pyra is the only one who is completely unrestricted from backstory details as it pertains to zombies, and particularly zombies in Nihilus masks. And just as it is obvious to party members that Tyrion has some kind of aversion to the orange zombies, so too is it obvious that two of our party members definitely have some issue with a dude in a Nihilus mask. So Yinvir's turn ends just as quickly as it begins. Tyrion's turn ends just as quickly as it begins. And then the class dumbass zombies begin a 50-foot move in your direction. That's assuming they're even aware of you at this point. You guys haven't really taken actions, and I'm assuming you guys didn't bring the marching band. Let's check perception. Oh, they do not get always advantage anymore. Let's turn that off.
No, I'm not playing
What's
a
the
bard
type
this
of-
campaign, so.
Let's query. What was that, DJ?
What is the situation of like lighting? Is it dim light, or is it like what time of day is it?
It, at this point, is early morning, maybe like 10 a.m. It's pretty bright outside. Let's see. Well, with a 27 perception, there are certainly a good number of them that are aware of you. And they're going to start moving. So let's go about 20 feet to get to there. And then 30, 40, 50 feet as they go wading into the deep waters. 25, 35, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. As these ones take the bridge, except for these two, they're going to be lingering back because of stepping into the bog. And then these two, likewise, we're just going to step in. 5, 15, 25, and that will be the extent of their movement as they're able to get into the bog. The other zombies do not appear to be aware of your group's presence at this point, especially the Class Cs on the exterior of the maps. That will conclude the zombie turn and pass it over to Pyra. Got some foes that are a little closer.
Yeah, so, I mean, first I'm just gonna, like, look at Yennefer and Tyrion and be like, why are y'all fighting so much? What is happening to you? Uh,
But
and
y'all
then
were
I
OP.
am just, yeah, y'all are supposed to be OP. What is happening to you? And then I'm just gonna move up here, and I'm gonna stop right here. I'm not even gonna enter their realm of bullshittery, because my weapon has reach, so I don't have to, and I'm going to attack with my glaive,
Nice.
and hopefully hit. And yeah, normal roll. Yeah, do that. Oh, fuck you, 12.
A 14 is the targeted AC for our guys here. It's a last session of the month, though, for this table,
Uh,
so any inspos and force points, good time to
I'll
spend them.
I'll force point it because I only need 2. If I can't get a fucking 2 on a force point, I'm dying live on air tonight.
2 dice, 6. Don't snake eyes. A little bit of each. We will take
Yeah, a
it.
little bit of each. It's fine.
10
Fine.
damage.
It'll be fine.
It's about 25% of its total hit points right there.
Neat. I can actually do damage in this game today. Are you serious? I'm honored, sir.
Yeah, when you're not fighting Yuuzhan Vong, it's a different case entirely. Those
This is like a
Vongs.
totally different game.
Tried to give everybody a slightly different challenge, and in so doing, it's also different levels of challenge.
I feel like challenge is kind of underselling what happened this morning.
Yeah, I mean, combined with your initiative and your position in the combat, she definitely spent the whole session this morning just
I was just
running
running.
around, keeping up
Yeah.
with the combat that she was watching
Yeah,
other players
it was
enjoy.
awesome. Yeah, it was great. I do that.
Yeah, we discussed plans of acquiring a jetpack or some other means of mobility for that character.
That was hilarious, though. God, I think I have a thing. Hold on, I think I got a thing in my species tree. In a sec.
Yenvir's got the aura of badassery.
Oh, he's pissed off, and you know why.
Yeah, and I suppose it's as good a time as any.
Can I try to use this for better damage on that?
Let's see. You can roll it twice and use either roll against the target. Yeah, you can re-roll the damage and basically advantage damage.
A little bit better, I'll take it.
Okay. Chop off another point or 2 there. Got it.
Oops. And then I will. I'll move out of the way in case anyone wants to, you know, nut up and fucking fight with me. That'd be fucking cool.
Yeah, your girl Aubrey's about to show him how it's done. Oh god, shit!
But I yield my time.
Alright, 1 second here. I'm typing Richter a message. An important message!
Oh, good lord.
I think you're gonna like it. If I can remember how to fucking type out certain words that I'm very used to spelling.
I relate, don't worry.
BAM! There we go. Alright, so Pyra's turn is complete. That brings up the Orange Class Cs, who are unaware of your position entirely. Aubrey's turn will be next.
Alright, well, Aubrey can see people already coming up.
That's true.
So she is going to hex this Class D right here that is in the mug.
Okay.
And then she is going to hit it with an Eldritch Blast. I want to make sure to have things on here, right? I don't have advantage or anything on this attack because he's in the swamp, do I?
Let's see. You just might. No matching results. Alright. There it is. What's up with the load speed here? Come on. Screw it, it's not loading up. Take advantage.
Alrighty.
Oh, good thing. And as we do remember about the orange zombies, they can be affected by necrotic damage. AC is a 14 though, so the second shot needs a little help.
I'll roll my force point for it.
Alright. And just a heads up / reminder for all of our foundation level supporters. One adjustment we've made to your inspiration and force points is they are no longer by session, they are by month, just like the other two supported tiers. So you don't have to be limited to just one force point and one inspiration per session. Technically you have 2 force points and 2 inspirations for the month. You might spend the first session not spending any. You might need to spend them both that first session and be less on resources in the second one, but at least this gives you a little more flexibility as far as when and where to spend your points.
That actually brings up a question. The human long rest inspiration, is that the same as the inspirations we get?
Is that heroic inspiration?
Yes.
It is, yeah. Yeah, I think,
Okay.
I think that's how they define it in 5.5 is heroic inspiration. But we're still just going to call it inspiration and bardic inspiration likely for a while until we get the terminology right, unless there's a third type of inspiration that 5.5 introduced that I am currently unaware of.
Alright, so both of those would hit 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. Oh, I forgot my hex damage on there.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, it did add it. Wow, I did some sucky-ass damage then. Never mind.
He rolled a fucking 1 and a 2 on the first attack.
Well,
Yeah.
still reasonable. We'll take it.
And for now, I'm going to hold my position here and be ready for when they come up and to fight.
All right. Well, next round of combat, Yinvir has shaken off the freeze and is good to act.
Yeah, anybody who's looking at Yinvir just see him crack his neck and just take off in a blinding, like, rage. And along the way, of course, I'll take all the opportunities attacks. I'm gonna make an attack on both of these guys, stopping along the way
Okay.
to attack these two individually.
Okay, so far you're good. I don't see that you've exited anybody's threatened square. Alright, is that D7, D12? Or
That's D12. Sorry, the guy right below me.
D12, alright. Say goodbye to that one.
Then he moves there.
Alright, now we'll take
And
an
makes an
opportunity.
attack on this guy.
Gonna try to pummel you with that zombie class D.
D13 is the attack.
Okay. Hey, a natural 1 to hit you with the opportunity attack. Not so good. D13 will also be expired.
And then he will finish his movement. Go ahead and make your attack of opportunities.
Okay.
Move to there. That's right.
Did you go by this guy? I just saw you move from one side to the other, so I'm not sure if he gets one.
He would have taken sort of like this path. So yeah, I think he would have passed him.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you have to go through the solid bush right here, which would block him from even being able to get at you, so that answers the
Oh,
question.
okay. Then never mind.
Weapon attack from this guy, though. 21 to hit.
Nope.
Alright, well, we got close. No soup for you. And then, yes, you will end your turn right next to the one in the Nihilist mask.
I'll totally at my turn. I totally won't make a bonus action attack against him with my fist.
Damn right, end your turn.
No, I'm gonna hold it. Get your ass back here. I still have movement.
I'm gonna
You
end
don't want me
inside
to
the
chase you, bitch. I'm gonna choke his ass out.
Ah.
Just 'cause I can.
Oh yeah, 42 damage. Wow, that's funny. Even if you didn't have Orange Slayer, that's exactly how many hit points they have at max. There goes that. And that zombie falls to the ground. The mask still stubbornly adhered to the rotten face.
Yeah, if you allow me, I'm just gonna step on it. And that will be my turn.
That's fine. Short of rolling an attack, we will say that the mask is still intact, so you'll have to spend an action to actually damage it.
Fair enough.
Tyrion is likewise free to act this round. Let's see, the closest thing to you is your dragon companion. Oh, you mean the closest zombie? Okay. How foolish of me. Yeah, the heroic tag is meant to differentiate from the bardic inspo, but I always thought that the bardic inspo did a fair enough job of differentiating it from regular inspo. So I get what they're going with, but it adds another word. So, and I'm about condensing, despite the fact that I ramble on all the fucking time. 18 will hit, and we will close out the day for that class dumbass zombie. Follows but does nothing, alright. Well, the orange class zombies now will move in for a little bit of action. That is 10, 20, 30, 40... 45, 50, exactly enough to get two zombies right up here next to Pyra. 5, 10 to get a zombie up next to Tyrion. 10 feet gets another one. Let's see if the one that got blasted with the Eldritch is even aware of who shot it. Oh, you son of a bitch! 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Ah! Gotcha! And
Aubrey just smiles at this thing.
it puts on its nihilist mask and gives itself advantage to attack. Alright, and DJ is likewise the closest foe for Class D6 that just moves along the bridge into attack position. We will start right there since the map is already focused. Class Ds get 1 attack, randomly determined. There are 3 of them. That is a pummel strike and a pair of weapon attacks. Pummel, weapon. I do believe all 3 of those will miss. Yeah, 25 AC for Tyrion. We have 2 of them attacking Pyra, same rules. 2 of them. A bite and a weapon attack. And just a reminder, we have with the Archmages, or I'm sorry, the Archliches, and Vecna himself being defeated, destroyed, unmade, the wishes that they used to ensure that every zombie bite also afflicted a possible infection, that is no longer the case. Bite attacks just do normal stuff now. Infection only occurs if you are reduced to 0 hit points by the zombie. Oh, that's what I get for trying to attack Katie. Natural 1.
Oh,
of course.
is that true for the exhaustion as well?
That is true for the exhaustion. The exhaustion only, I think it's only the higher echelons of zombies that deal exhaustion with their attacks.
I think towards the end of the last campaign it was all zombies, but
Correct.
yes.
All of them with bite
Yeah.
attacks, yeah. But that also goes away with the zombies effectively being reset.
Gotcha.
1 attack on Aubrey. No worries, we missed our attacks on DJ, so you're totally fine right there. We are gonna attempt a pummel on Aubrey. Normal strike. 22 for 5 bludgeoning. Psh, ow!
Okie dokie.
And other
She wipes her lip where it hits me.
Yinvir just drew the cluster of zombies over here. So
Fine
let's
with me.
move up into position here. 30 feet. 35 feet. 35 feet. 45. 50. 45. 40. And then we're going to have some guys trying to squeeze in after that. They'll have exactly enough to do so. All right, 9 attacks in Yinvir's direction. That's 4 scratches, a bite, 2 pummels, 2 weapon strikes, and a partridge in a pear tree.
The last one almost hit me.
Oh, okay. We're getting better. Bite. Definitely not. 2 pummels. Hey!
Hey, the 24 hit me. But
right.
Guess what? I'm taking my reaction.
Aww.
Alright, so I roll what? My.
Aw.
You roll a d10 plus your dexterity modifier for the damage reduction. And if you do successfully reduce it down to 0, you can spend a focus point to redirect it to someone else.
Well, I mean, that's kind of pointless to roll the d10 because I have a +7. So, um, so that would, so that's,
I'm pretty sure you
and the
just
damage
dropped it to
equals,
0.
redirect attack also has a thing. Which was, whatever. I'll redirect it at, d10. Yeah, class
Let's
d10.
see. Focus point. Behind cover. Equal to 2 rolls of that. So if I make the deck save, it's no damage? It looks like. Okay. Banking everything on this deck save then. I made it! If your DC was lower.
Yeah.
Who just got wasted?
The d10 down here on the bottom right.
Ooh, nice. That helps me out.
I don't care.
Because now I don't have to use 10 feet.
Zombies
and
going at you.
swords.
You're just like, nope. Poof, when he punches his friend.
And then
Just,
this one
I just catch his
is-
fist and make him punch himself.
Psh, why are you hitting yourself? Oh, shoot. I forgot to take the final attack with the first zombie, though, as promised. Fuck you!
What?
That's it. I said there was a
Partridge in a pear tree.
Yeah, excuse me, I was there +42? Fuck you.
I had to make sure that I hit you, otherwise it would just be comically stupid. I was waiting to roll a natural 1, though. That would have been the best. A 43 natural 1 miss. Alright, bite, scratch. The bite is a flank. Actually, I should have had advantage on all these, but I forgot. Whatever. Not like they're going to be doing a whole lot of damage. You would be regenerating it anyway. This is at disadvantage.
Generating and double half, so.
Yeah. Okay, so disadvantage on that one. We go with the 10. Bunch of misses. Okay, Pyra, that is back over to your turn.
Well, joyous day. I mean, I guess I'll just go D9 because they're right there.
Why would you hang that there? It looks so tantalizing.
Sure, dude. Whatever. I'll do a little swingy swing on him. No, I do not have advantage. Do not ask me that.
Oh, there it is.
Hell yeah, in that one, dude. Hell yes.
Just trading nat ones on each other. Alright.
I mean, literally, though. But I also have that. Yeah, I was about to post that.
Oh, very
So
nice.
that uses my strength modifier, which is +5, so you'd still take 5 damage.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, we'll take it.
Yeah, that's fun.
I love weapon masteries in this edition. It is really cool.
Yeah,
it's
it's
I've never played a fighter. I've only played rogues.
Yeah, it's going to require a lot more interaction, but that's the
Yes,
the
it
beauty of the
requires
system.
attention, which is not my strong suit, to be real. But but it's gonna be fun. This is gonna be good. I'm gonna be able to. I'm gonna be a beefcake this chapter.
Beefcake!
Call me Mr. Beefy.
I'm such a beefcake, I can't even fit my ass on the bus.
And I don't want to evoke any attacks of opportunities because that would be so silly. So I'm just gonna hang out right here and wait for them to stab me next round or bite me, I guess.
That's the plan. Alright, Orange Class Cs are now in the field of play, I do believe. Finally found an opportunity to reload that bowl. Woo woo woo! Alright, Class C zombies. Way up here. Perception check.
Did I make a big enough commotion yet?
22. Still a decent amount of cover between here and there, so I'm going to keep them where they're at, actually. And then perception check from the southern cluster. 26, we'll give it to them. Alright, we're going to start moving these up into play. Let's just eyeball it. Yeah, get them all roughly to about there. This one probably moved too far. Okay, cool. Aubrey, it is back to your turn.
All right. As a item interaction, I will draw my second scimitar into my offhand. With my main scimitar, I'm going to do a couple of attacks on this boy. .26 for 26.
Okay, ow.
Is he still standing?
With 2 hit points remaining.
So I'll hit him with my offhand finesse weapon as a bonus action.
Okay. Yes, you
26 for 12. That one is dead. Do I still have the stun?
You do not even see it. There's no stun.
Okay, beautiful. Then my second attack with my main packed weapon will be against D4 here.
Okay.
Oh, would I have loose flanking on that?
You would. 14 does hit, however.
All right, I'm going to roll a second roll just in case I get a nat 20 then.
All right.
All right, so 24 damage to him.
Got it.
And that will be the end of my turn for now.
Oh boy, 1 second here. Oh shit. Very interesting.
What's that?
I just got an alert on eBay about the only item that I have saved as a search on there deals with the band that my dad was in back in the 70s, and a new item just popped up, which I expected to be one of the same 3 or 4 items that I'm aware of and actually have multiples of at this point, but this is an entirely different item, and it's signed by one of the members of the band, which is not my dad, of course, but it's somebody who was actually kind of famous in a different capacity, so I think I'm gonna make an offer on this baby.
Do it!
Yeah, that is it for Aubrey. We will pass it over to Yenvir, who is enjoying being bathed in a swarm of zombies here.
I have a quick question for you.
Okay.
Does this take an action, bonus action? Is it a free action as long as I spend the points and stuff like that, or?
It is an action, and it does take an inspiration to use it.
Yeah, I figured that much. It just didn't say an action on it. That's why I was.
It does. It's the
Curious.
It
start
says
of the
with an action.
Yep, the start of the very second sentence.
Then I'm stupid. Okay.
Just 1,000 words there.
Yeah. A fucking wall of prismatic aura,
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
all over again. Well, regardless, I'm going to be spending 2 inspiration points, to summon the copy with 50% of my health and full attack value. And I'll summon him right. Yeah, we'll summon him right here.
You should totally do 2 destiny points so there can be 2 Yenvirs on the board permanently.
I'm not doing that this early into the fucking campaign.
Okay, you said it's right here?
Yes, right there, yeah.
Okay. And what
I
are we
presume
giving
just...
it? What are we giving it?
Oh, as far as powers and stuff like that, fuck, I should have thought about that. Well, we'll give it my lucky superpower so it can reroll 1s and shit.
Okay.
what? Fuck it. Let's get weird with it. I'm gonna give it my alpha level invisibility power.
Okay. Let's throw the invisibility icon with a 0 to indicate it is not currently active. And then let's also throw... Surely there's a shamrock or something around here to represent lucky. There's a lucky icon, isn't there? Look. Yeah, shamrock. There it is. And that one is always active, I believe. Passive.
Yeah,
active.
the ones well, the invisibility I have to activate, and it's the concentration.
Yeah.
But the lucky is always active.
Correct.
I love that there's a breakdancing symbol.
And then I will use my bonus action to activate Fury Blow.
There is a breakdancing symbol.
There you go.
Alright. You're using
Alright, let's choose
flurry of
something.
blows. Go right ahead.
Yes. I will attack D8 first.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
We can hear you.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, buy D8.
And then we'll go ahead and attack. I can't see the number on this one, but the guy to its left.
Die 3. Yep. Okay.
Cool. And then it will be my other guy's turn, right? Or my
Let's
copy's
see.
turn.
Yes.
Also, let me fix his hit point value since it's half of what I have.
It should just have a single hit point.
Well, since I spent the 2 inspiration points on it,
Oh!
it spawns with half of my health.
Gotcha. That is correct. I missed that detail. I'll fix it up. No worries.
Also, Daniel, I hadn't moved the hex over yet, so D4 would have 1 hit point more than what it is right now.
D4. Okay.
And he will attack D20.
Okay.
Actually, I'll attack D15 instead. But
Okay. Get rid of that one.
then he'll attack D15 next.
All right.
And then bonus action, well, first he'll move to right here, but bonus action, he'll attack D10. He'll
Okay.
move over there to get the link.
Success.
And that will be my turn.
Very cool. Multiple men. All right,
That's
Tyrion.
exactly what I said when I saw the superpower.
Oh yeah, I love me some Jamie Madrox. Go right ahead there, DJ. Your turn is up.
Then what Tyrion is gonna do... So, quick question. Are we under the assumption if I activate Twilight Sanctuary, that will change the direct atmosphere around my character within 30 feet? Or will it just... will I have my Twilight Sanctuary benefits, but the area doesn't change because it's still bright outside?
I'm really not certain. I'm hopeful that a... At what level do you gain this ability?
It's a channel divinity.
Does
I
that
believe
mean
at level
1 or
2.
3? Oh, level
It's a
2?
level 2.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping that not every level 2 character can directly affect the environment of every area that they're around, but I'm honestly not certain.
Yeah, I did talk with J-Man about it. He said that it would really depict any change in the atmosphere. Like I wouldn't be able to use any of my other abilities that would help me with it, but I would still benefit from the temporary hit points if I actually needed them. So we're not going to do that.
Post the
Instead,
ability. Let me just see what we're looking at. That's usually the answer. All right. Is that just one feature of the aura?
the feature would be the temporary hit points, but I'm not going to get affected by it because I have 100 temporary hit points already.
Sure.
But the dim light, so instead of it being bright light outside, a 30-foot aura of dim light would surpass that.
Oh, I see.
And
I
he
see.
said that because it's bright outside, the dim light wouldn't really appear.
Correct. Yeah, that is correct. Yeah, the natural sunlight would just kind of counteract any dim light brought into the area. It's kind of like if somebody brought a torch with them and it's like, yeah, it gives me 20 feet of bright and 20 feet of dim. It's like you can see very clearly without need for the torch. Likewise, trying to bring a dim into the area just has no effect.
Yep. So I'm going to smack a thing. Actually, I can see all my party members, correct?
You
Should be.
tell me.
1, 2, and 3. All right,
Yeah.
I'm going to activate Spirit Guardians.
Technically 4 too, because you got this one.
Why are there 2 of them?
I don't see that one. That one is being blocked by a pillar.
Oh, that's funny.
Wah wah.
Giant bush.
So I'm going to activate Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
That's everybody's favorite.
15-foot radius,
Uh,
I believe, if I recall.
Yes, it is.
yes, sir.
All right. There we go. And that's if they start their turn, or when they start their turn, I believe. Okay.
I'm going to move right there.
All right.
And then bonus action, because that's action, I can't use 2 spells. So I'm going to... I'm going to click the heels and activate my boots of speed.
Okay.
And that is my bonus action.
All right. End of turn.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm just going to take the 10 damage for each of them because they cannot make that saving throw even on a natural 20. And then they will all activate. And I guess we'll start with the ones up here. D4 is going after Aubrey. D9 after Pyra. Pummel on Aubrey. Bite Pyra.
Almost misses.
Oh, we finally got an attack landed on Katie today. 23 for 4.
It wanted that horse meat.
And then all the zombies flanking the guy with the Spirit Guardians up. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Oh, geez. All right. 3 weapon strikes.
Did they fail their wisdom save?
They can't make their wisdom save. And pummel strike. Guess technically they should have had some flank advantage there, but I forgot. So miss, 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 miss. that's it for those zombies. We'll move over to the ones over here. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. This one right here is going to focus on Yinvir 2.
Yeah, he's not invisible yet, so.
Right. Let's go bite attack. Nope. And then
I
3
like
of
this
them.
map, by the way, Daniel.
Oh, thank you. I cannot take credit for the dynamic lighting, but picking it out from the mass of different swamp maps out there, definitely did some research. Oh, wrong attack. Scratch attack. Another natural one. Hey, natural 20! And a weapon attack.
These 3 are on me, on the main me.
Correct.
For them? Right. Okay.
That is correct. So 10 piercing damage base.
I'll just eat the 10 damage.
Any fractions off of that are taken individually
Oh, correct. I forgot
for
about
the
that.
damage
So
sources.
it's 5 total.
Class C's get their own initiative. That's it for the D's, so that'll pass it over to Pyra's turn.
Okay, well, honestly, it was a little rude of him to hit me. To be honest, to bite me, that was like super rude. So I'm gonna hit him again, hopefully, maybe. Yeah, not a
Maybe we get
super
lucky.
huge fan of that. It's like so rude.
Alright, 26 for 16. Solid strike.
Okay. Oh my god, where did it go? I just had the thing. Oh no, because I didn't move, so I can't do that. Okay, never mind. That will be the end of my turn because I don't get multiple attacks yet.
Womp womp. Gotta redeem the
You need to get
Beskar.
that 50k Beskar.
Yes, you do.
I need to remember to do the lost dice shit. I just never do it.
Or just tune into the streams. Even if it's just lurking, turn it on and leave it on in the background.
Works
Reminds
for
me
me.
about those fucking Beskar coupons from the Dice Challenge now.
Stupid coupons. Keep remembering to do away with those. Perception check from the north cluster of zombies. Oh, geez. All right. Roughly about to there. Moving into position. Same with the southern cluster. They already realized the fracas happening over here in the central part of the map. And they're getting a little closer to it. They have bonus action movement due the Class C's. They've got the terrorizing advanced bonus action, so we will take advantage of that. Get another chunk of movement inward. And same thing with this group up on the other side, except they only get half the move because they're all in the water still. Getting closer, though.
I have a question. What is the orange's normal movement speed?
It depends. It is 50 for the Class D. It is only 40 for the Class C, but then they get the bonus movement, and it's really their only bonus option, so basically they have 80.
Okay, just checking.
And it's your turn.
All right, well, this one in front of me, I'm not going to bother using my bonus action to move the hex over. I'm just going to take a swing with it.
All right.
Advantage for the flank, so that would be 12 damage to him.
We will take it.
And then I will hit him with my offhand scimitar. And that would be a nat 20.
Fare thee well.
She will move down to here. Her second weapon attack with the Scimitar of Wounding. Actually, I'll move to here. That way I can have my flank again.
That's true.
So that would be a
Okay.
22 to hit for 20 damage.
Say goodbye to that zombie.
Okay, and I went basically 5 feet of movement there, so that would be then 10, 15, 20 to there, and I will end my turn at that point.
Okay. Back to the top of the initiative. Yenvir, for your turn.
Cool. Okay, I'm gonna slap D11 across his face.
I'm ready for it. Oh, God. All right. Some
And
insane
D14 to
attack
my
rolls.
left is pissing me off as well, so.
I love those legacy weapons. Oh!
We'll let the little guy have fun, so I'm gonna, go ahead and Fury of Blows again. Just gonna mark off my force point. And I will, attack D16, then D21.
Okay. So you say.
Yeah, I ain't mean to hit that one. But there we go.
All right. Goodbye to another zombie.
Oh, that was 2 attacks. The 28 was on D16, and then 30 was, or 34, or whatever.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I saw that misclick and thought that was the third attack. Okay.
And then Yenvir will just run out to here, and that will be his part of the turn.
Okay.
And then my copy will run down to here. I presume the invisibility is a action just like the spell.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't say on the superpower, but
It is.
okay. Then yeah, he'll hold off on that. He's gonna go ahead and punch C11.
Okay. AC goes up to 15 with the Class C. Not that that matters.
And then he'll punch C5.
Oh, good gracious. Just see zombie heads flying off into the distance for all the rest of the party members. You only
and
kind
I have a
faint
question
glimpse
for
of
you.
his sight.
I have a logistic question for you. Do me and my copies share focus points?
They are individual characters.
Okay, so he would have however many I had when I copied him.
Correct.
Basically, same as Simulacrum.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Then he will use a focus point to activate Fury of Blows and attack C6.
Okay.
After he's done attacking, this is going to leave like one Class C zombie down there for anybody to deal with.
And then he'll run over to C4.
Oh, this one's going to explode when you kill it.
Okay. And then just be a dick, he'll run back up to me. And that will be his turn. I saw the fire, don't even.
That's right. That sets your ass on fire. Tyrion also kind of surrounded over here.
When does he want to smack? He's actually gonna move. And they all have disadvantage on attacking me because of my boots of speed. So he's going to move to there.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and do your opportunity attacks.
I certainly will. I'm not even going to bother with disadvantage. If I hit, I'll roll disadvantage. Yeah, no point. All right, miss.
I'm going to smack D7.
Dimension 7. It's a rare Nirvana song right there, D7.
Not to be mistaken for D12, right?
Yeah, that's true. Oh. Why? Is it because I'm bald?
I did not expect it to crit. So there's that. So that's the end of Tyrion's, but then my dragon is going to move south 5 feet and then use a ruinous breath.
Oh dear. 5, 10. That might catch Aubrey in it. If you start
It's going to direct it away.
If you start
like-
one square left, you'll be able to catch the same 3 without even risking her. We're
There
kind
we
of
go.
in confined quarters without the angles to aim up or below Aubrey's position right there, with her being at the apex of it. Okay, that looks good. Whew, just barely missed you right there. Necrotic damage, con save. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2 of them made it. Half damage. Alright, so we'll take 7. We will take the full 15. We will take 7.
Is it just a set damage from that breath weapon?
No, I forgot that on my little dragon it was on whisper when I pinged it.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
wondering.
it is-
I'm looking. I'm like, where's the damage?
Yeah, it is whispered right there. I didn't even notice the difference. I just see the text.
I don't think my dragon has a bonus action that he can use.
Unlikely.
That is my dragon's action.
Alright. Orange Class Ds. We do still have a few of them active right here.
Do they continue to take damage, or do I have to move out and then back in from
It's
this?
a continuous
Start of the
thing.
turn.
Anytime they start their turn inside of it. Do roll the damage again, though, because that changes round by round. Okay. 14.
Just slightly more.
14. And 14. Ouch, ouch. Well, they're really mad now, so these two are going to do everything they can to hit you. Maybe cause a concentration disruption. Unlikely. Bite, scratch. Oh, near miss. And this one is going to attack the dragon. An unarmed attempt. And 11 to hit. Nothing doing. That's it for the class dumbasses. Pyra, your turn.
Okay. Well, I am going to, I guess, just go right here and kind of step over this Zambo dude and get into the loose flank with Tyrion and go for D2 right there. Put advantage
Okay.
on that. Guess I do have advantage this time, Query. Thank you so much for asking. Oh, that's
That will
such
connect.
damage. I
That's
would like to
enough.
do my thing where I get to reload. Oh, is that killing it?
That is just
Oh,
enough.
God bless. Okay. All right. God bless. Okay. And then I don't think because this is just considered like difficult terrain because I'm like kind of in the
Correct.
boggy like bullshit now, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
And it's a bitch to
So I
clean later on.
moved. Oh, this is gonna be so hard to get out of my fur, dude. Don't even.
And your hoofs.
Fucking do not even. Have you tried to get mud out of a horse?
Oh
Because it's
man.
not fun.
And you wore your
It is
Crocs
not
today.
fun. Oh,
That shit's
oh,
just gonna get
dude.
everywhere.
Mm-mm. Well, let's super quick. Because then if I have to double that, that's gonna be. I'm just gonna be stuck like in the. Yeah, because if the dragon thing then does its fiery breath thing again, I'm gonna be.
I believe I have to make a roll in order to use it again.
Correct. Yeah, let's put the purple dot to indicate the expended as we usually do.
So it can't do it again?
It might be able to. I think it has to roll a 5 or a 6 at the start of its turn on a die 6. And if it does, then it can use it again. Otherwise, it'll have to use like some kind of melee attack.
Okay. Well, if anyone but me is rolling, then it is definitely possible that that dragon can use its attack again. And so, because if I move, I'm going to be stuck like in this square right here, and
Sure.
so I'd be caught in the crossfire. So I'm just going to stay like right here. And in fact, I'm going to even back up a square to
Nice.
make sure I'm not in it.
All of the things that were hit by the breath attack can't take reactions, and it can either do a action or bonus action, not both.
I'm
That
not
is
that
correct.
lucky of a person. If something can go wrong for me, it's gonna go wrong. I'm gonna
Ooh.
play it safe and go stand next to Aubrey.
My crystal candle finally burned enough wax that I can see the blue appetites down there. Very nice. Alright, Orange Class C zombies are activating. And we may have enough, I think, at this point. Oh yeah, plus the extra 40 feet of bonus movement. Definitely enough to get down to Yenvir. These ones can just easily bounce right over there. These ones will... that's too strategic. Let's see, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. That gets all of them in position for attack. And they each have 2 attacks, so we are looking at
I'm
4,
so
8,
totally paying attention.
12. 12 die 4. Try to remember the flank advantage this time around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them with scratch attacks. Oh, wow.
These all have advantage, I'm presuming.
Mm-hmm. Alright, that's it for the 6 scratch attacks. I think, what is that, 24 and above hit?
Yeah, these all have advantage, right?
They do.
Are these all on the main me, or who are these on?
Oh, I was focusing on the main U.
Okay, that's fine with me. Okay, so that's... I'll just add them up.
Alright. The bite attacks, we will focus on the secondary. There are 3 of those. got a crit through on the multiplication. Pummel attacks, we will split evenly, one on each of you. Whoa, holy moly, all of a sudden natural 20s coming out of nowhere. First natural 20 there on the pummel attacks is on real. The second is on the duplicate. And
From the 12 with 8 slashing damage down is on the duplicate, right?
yes.
Okay.
And then the weapon strike will go to the primary. Nothing doing there. All right, that is it for Class C's right there. Next group, however, more than enough space to get both of them against the duplicate. Two scratches with flank advantage. Good gracious. Crit, 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 crit. Is that duplicate
Those
still
are both
up?
against the duplicate, is what you said?
They are.
Okay. Well, let me take away the damage that I just took.
All right. Still got 2 more attacks against that thing, too.
That is, hold on, before you keep attacking.
That's
That
everything.
is 14, 7, or 14, 7. So, yeah, that would put him down. The first 2 would put him down.
The 2 scratches.
Yeah, the 2 scratches. The that would be 14, 7 plus 3, so that would be 10. So he'd be down.
Okay, so this one will move in and drop the 26 for 13 on the real you. And that is it for the Class C zombies. Yeah, it's a pretty effective turn for them. They're still dangerous in large groups like that, so don't underestimate them. Aubrey, back to your turn.
All right. Aubrey is going to use 10 feet of her movement to leap behind this guy. Then she's going to take a swing. .26 to hit for 17 damage.
Oh, we had 3 hit points left.
All right. She is then going to 10 feet of movement, I assume, to get to there.
Mm-hmm.
And attack with the second attack.
All right.
That'll be a 27 for 19 damage.
Another slain zombie.
All right. And then, as a bonus action, well, actually, first she's going to move 10 more feet to there. Then as a bonus action, she's going to use her teleport to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that will be the end of her turn.
Very cool. All right, Yenvir, back to your turn. Start wiping
Cool.
the field with these
I'm gonna
assholes.
spend an inspiration point at the start of my turn to quadruple the regeneration value
Inspiration,
of my,
quadruple
from my
regen.
superpower this round,
Nice. All right.
which will equal a total of 30, putting me back at full health.
Oh, baby.
Cool. So that was kind of useless for them.
Hey, I had fun. I took out a duplicate. That was something at least.
No, it was something.
I'm costing
It's
you
just
inspiration points
something.
that you'll have to. That'll reset here in a couple weeks anyway.
It will reset the minute we, end this
Yeah,
session.
That's true.
So I'll attack number 9.
All right. Yeah, that's the whole point of them, though. Got to make sure these inspos are being spent. And then out comes a lethal hit that forces you to do the expanded defensive option. Another cleared zombie there.
I'll attack the one to the left. It's hiding the number for me, but to the
Alright.
direct left of him.
C3. Successful hit, successful slay.
And then, fuck it, we'll go ahead and spend another, focus point.
Holy moly!
and-
Marquee Gaming is raiding us with a party of 26.
Oh, goddamn.
Thank you so much,
Welcome to the
friends.
party.
Yeah, big ass raid. Wow, thank you kindly for checking us out here on Sunday night. Are you with us? Role Playing Unlimited. Happy to welcome you.
Focus point, I'm going to go ahead and forward below C2.
Very cool. Yeah, thanks for checking us out. We are in Act 7 of a 9-act multi-year campaign that merges familiar tropes such as homebrew D&D, Star Wars, zombie apocalypse, superheroes, and all manner of super cool things that a lot of nerdy people such as us enjoy. Next strike on the next zombie will clear that one. Actually in the opening stages of our Act 7 campaign right now, so thank you so much for checking us out.
That will be my turn.
Alrighty. Hey, Tyrion, that is back over to your turn. We've actually got some open seats at some of our tables if anybody might be interested in joining. I'll take a little token here in appreciation for your arrival.
All right. I have 60 feet of movement. Is it okay if I have my dragon go before me?
It will go after you.
Darn, I was gonna have it get on my shoulder.
Oh, gotcha.
All right.
Yeah, companion
Then-
creatures take their turns after.
Then I'm simply going to move as much as I can.
Thank you all. Thank you all. Oh, looks like you guys got into the commercial break right there. Yeah, this is a This is the 7th act of a 9-act campaign. It is blending familiar tropes such as homebrew D&D, Star Wars, zombie apocalypse, superheroes, a lot of fun things that nerdy people like us all enjoy. And we are currently in the midst of a heavily Lost-inspired campaign as well. It's my all-time favorite TV show, so I'm borrowing elements of that to add an air of mystery to the campaign.
Quick question about the leaping power. I can just move my 60 and then just jump onto whichever target.
That is true. The only caveat in response to the leaping superpower is you have to affect some manner of movement. Unlike flight, where you can kind of just be a little bit more free with it, in this case you do have to have some room to leap around. Clerics do pretty well in this campaign for sure. Although we do have some extra rules centered around death being a bit more of a chancy outcome as opposed to other campaigns sometimes.
And I'm going to use my entire movement to leap towards the group of zombies that I see.
All
over
right.
towards the right.
Break out some Star Wars emojis here.
With my 60 feet and the leaping, would I be able to get right in the corner of them all? To right there?
That looks true to me. Cleric
And I'm good.
alongside a
It's
fighter,
done.
very
As soon as you leap,
successful.
as soon
Yeah.
as you leap, there, Yender just waves to you.
Of course, that will have me using an attack.
Yeah, clerics are pretty badass in 5.5. 5e as well.
So I'm going to attack C12 with this.
Okay. Get your extra peerless fighter damage on top of that. Natural 20! Damage is irrelevant when you have the Orange Slayer feat. Goodbye, C12.
Without
Wow, look at us rocking with 24 viewers. Thank you so much for the raid, Marquis. Always pleasure to see you. Thank you, thank you. Disorderly Decisions. Pretty cool username there. I like it.
bonus action, I'm gonna do my spiritual weapon. If I can find it. There it is.
Eldritch Fighter and a War Domain Cleric. Nasty combo. Oh, man. I don't want to find out. These guys have been kicking my ass all freaking week.
Well,
Spiritual
right now
weapon.
you're dealing with a Way of Mercy monk and a freaking Twilight cleric, so
And a Hexblade Warlock. You can't
Let's
forget
get
me
you
in there.
a spiritual weapon.
come join us in the mosh pit, then we'll talk.
I will be in a minute. Once my turn comes up.
Everything will be dead by that point. Any particular design for your spiritual weapon? You want a sword? You want a glaive? You want a scythe? You want arrow, axe, hammer?
Great.
Oh, what's a what?
You know what? Let's make it a maul.
Hmm.
A giant hammer, because why
I
not?
got a mace. I can give you a mace.
Let's go
Strip
with that.
mall or shopping mall?
A spirit maul.
It looks like a
Corn
celestial
of
mall.
The corn cob. We're going to assign this permanently to you, so you can just drag it out anytime you cast the spiritual weapon spell, so we don't have to go through this whole process every time.
Works for me.
Just takes an extra few seconds right now. There we go. Get the token linked up. Beautiful. Create a character sheet for it.
I'll roll the d6 for my dragon real quick.
Okay.
It does not get its breath attack back.
Womp womp.
Whatever. Then it is going to move 60 feet. Or what's its movement? Flying 60 feet. Yes. Okay, so it's going to move 60. If it would measure it.
Alright, we got your spiritual weapon set up. Also directly under your character sheet in the journal. Spiritual weapon Chancla. Yeah, the flavors of spiritual weapon is very fun in that respect. Clerics are definitely beasts. Took your stream a while to come up with a name, and that's what you settled on. Disorderly Decisions. Very nice. I like that. Roleplaying Unlimited is one that I had been sitting on since 2013. It was actually the name of the website that I used to use to coordinate our gaming decisions back before Discord was a thing, and I wanted to just have everybody in one collaborative space, and we had narrations and recaps of campaigns that we had ran back then, so when the time came to open up a streaming channel, it just kind of naturally fell into place, and I don't know, I think it's a cool name. We have fun. You can't move the spiritual weapon. Oh, it's because it's the original. Drag a new one out. Yeah, anytime the original is deployed and then I make everything based off of it, it just doesn't work. Alright.
You want to remove? Yeah, there we go.
Gotcha.
So that is my action, my bonus action, and then my dragon moved. I was attacking C8 with that spiritual weapon attack.
Spiritual weapon attack. Okay, and of course, as a spiritual weapon, it does not have your Orange Slayer feat, so we go back to normal damage on that. Bonk. Ouch. Asshole.
That's all I can do with that turn.
Alright, let's check in for Pyra, who's now standing here in the midst of a sea of dead zombies, just like this morning's session.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is becoming Swan Crew real quick. Okay, so
That's why I jumped.
this movement with difficult terrain at 20 feet has now become 40 feet, which is an entire movement, and then I am
You could
going
take
to
the
use my
bridge right
action.
here. I know the
Oh, well,
zombies.
yeah, I guess they're dead. So,
Yeah.
well, I mean, I guess a horse can
Oh yeah. Just
pretty easily run over some
kick them
dead
off
bodies.
into the bog as you're walking by.
Yeah, because believe me when I tell you, a horse can very easily trample a live body. So I guess
should
a
think
dead
so.
one is pretty easy for it to kind of tackle there. Okay, so now I've moved my 40 feet, and I'm
That's
back with the
fantastic.
part of the gang. No, oh, I see the rest of the gang. My gang. I am then going to use my action to move as well, so that way I don't get completely stranded again. Like this morning, I'm not trying to Benny Hill my way through the rest of the night again. So I'll just move up here. Dude, no, 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 don't. I will cry on this stream. And then I will end my turn because there's literally nothing else I can do.
Alrighty. Orange Class C's get their turns now. We've got really just what's going on over here. Thankfully, Tyrion was able to step in and absorb some of what's going on, but it's really just the three of them remaining, so I don't know. Let's randomize who they want to go after. 3 die 2. Flip a coin for each of them. That is Tyrion, Yenneveers. Left to right, just like so. Randomize what form of attack they are going with. Alright, that is weapon, bite, and scratch. Class C. Weapon attack. We do not have flank anymore. This is on Tyrion. Weapon attack the second. Holy moly, we hit the dude. 26. Finally. And he stepped away. Of course, he frickin' steps away right when I finally get an attack on him.
Then he calls a shield spell.
Oh, that son of a... Yeah, I bet that's what's going to happen. Too bad they don't have the shield.
Also, they're all in his aura. Just a reminder.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to need to have him reroll his damage. They can survive whatever one spiritual weapon, or I'm sorry, Spirit Guardians does. 26 to hit you for 10, and give me a new Spirit Guardians roll, please. Bite and scratch, no, not so good. Alright, so yeah, they'll each start their turn taking 19.
Progressively more damage.
Yeah, that gets a little heinous for sure. Alright, so all three of them take that. One of them finally hits you for 10 piercing. Of course, you've got orange concentrate, so half damage.
Not to mention I'm already resistant to practically all damage types.
Let's see, Tyrion was a barkeep in Road Dogg Bobby's campaign here. His character before he became a Forever DM. I like that, yeah, for sure. That's a pretty common theme a lot of us Forever DMs like to do. The few characters that we do get to play, of course, become interactive and memorable parts of the campaigns that we then run. I really only have one iconic character that I ever played because I got introduced to D&D when I was 10 years old back in the late 80s, early 90s, and there were just no other kids that were interested in learning how to run this game right here. It was 10 damage there, DJ. No other kids that wanted to learn how to run the game, so I just kind of became stuck with a Forever DM role very, very early on in life, and have only ever played a handful of campaigns. That will be it for class dumbass turns right there. That will pass it over to Aubrey, and this will likely be our final turn of tonight's session. So go ahead and take it away.
All right, Aubrey is going to run. What was the total? 15 feet, and then she's going to use her jump from her boots to land right here, getting flank on this bad boy. As a bonus action, I'm going to activate my Hex again because I haven't stopped concentration on it. And then a pair of attacks with my scimitar of wounding.
All right, let's take it. Oh!
Nat 20.
Good gracious, bodacious Ignatius. All right. Ouch.
And a 27 to hit for 18 more on top of that.
Okay. Just chopping away at
And-
these zombies.
That will be the end of her turn.
All right. Brief hydration break here. Let's get the turn order copied over to our channel.
Well, you don't want me to just finish them off real quick?
What if I have reinforcements? Well, yeah, it is your turn, and you're able to basically just hack them down. Go right ahead. Then we can close out the turn order.
Alright, cool.
And advantage on all attacks because of flank.
Attacks left to right.
True. He has power word kill. Ooh. We had that in the Illithid Casino back in Act 3 of this campaign. We had a notable villain NPC who ran his own casino, and the characters finally got a chance to visit it, and one of them just wanted to toy around with this Illithid when they saw him on the casino floor. And he just kept pushing his buttons, and next thing he knew, power word kill. And not only was it a PWK, but it was also like a soul transference effect. This guy had a giant golden die 6 in the casino floor that housed the souls of those who had dared to disrespect the proprietor of the Illithid Casino. Oh god! 3 attacks right there, 3 hits, 3 dead zombies.
Woohoo! Battle complete. Unless there's reinforcements.
I don't know, is there, Daniel?
No, not on this map.
Alright,
The
cool.
next map,
Before
however, has some interesting foes on it that we have not encountered yet at any of our tables here in Act 7, so that'll be a fun thing to get into next Sunday night.
as we fall out of combat, would I be able to use my monthly long rest or short rest before we move on?
That's fine.
Okay.
And yes, that will officially close out tonight's session and close out week 1 of our campaign here for Act 7. Although, as we explained this morning, we were also in a bit of a time flux as this session was delayed from last Sunday night to tonight. And we began week 2 earlier this morning. So we are currently playing week 2 and week 1 at the same time, in the same day, in the wrong order. Very Tarantino Lucas in that respect. Otherwise, friends, it has been a blast wrapping up week 1 here. We are slated for 33 sessions this campaign. That will carry us through until the holidays of 2027. And end game for whatever that looks like when we finally get to Act 9, probably pushing us through into January, possibly February of 2028, before we get into a whole other series of campaigns that will be completely removed from the Coalescence, but that's really just kind of the long ball game that I'm thinking of in this respect. We still have many a session between now and then. Thank you so much again to Marquee Gaming for the raid. Thank you, Road Dog Bobby, for the interactive chat, as well as Disorderly Decisions. Very cool to meet you both here. Throw us a follow. Hope to catch you again. There it is right there. You read my mind. Great minds think alike. Hope to see you again on a future stream here, and we will catch you again. Speaking of future streams, tomorrow night, Monday Crew takes off with their campaign, Huts on Fire. They have introduced themselves and made themselves an ally of a very stalwart Hutt companion. And yes, it is a Hutt from Star Wars. And we delve heavily into a Star Wars side of the Coalescence on that side of things, as we are also engaged in some pretty heavy combat against none other than the nefarious, the oh-so-hated, and ever-so-controversial Yuuzhan Vong. Stupid commercials always coming up at the wrong damn time. But thank you, friends, for joining us here this evening. We will catch you tomorrow night, again, 6 p.m. Pacific. Monday Crew picking up with some Star Wars adventures. We say it always. We only say it because it's true. There is no RU without you. Have a good night, all.
Thank you. Good night.
Woo, woo, woo.
Good session, y'all. Talk later.
Laters.
You are alone. Maybe I can help you. I am Boba Fett.
We need more than hopes and wishes for us to make it through the night. Stormy weather, weary eyes, hope to make it through the night. Before this night is over, I will guide you home. All this time you thought we'd never pay the price. In the game of love, you have to roll the dice. My heart got 7 years to life. 7 years to life. I've been told that time will heal all our wounds and our sorrows too. No more clouds, no more rain. I need sun to ease my pain. Before this night is over, I will guide you home.